Hey, I hope y'all having a wonderful day. Um, I am myself, y'all. I okay, so Tuesday and Thursday, I take my son to speech therapy, and I was just hanging out with him today, y'all. I'll tell y'all, him and me, I thought that he didn't like me. Like I think I came and expressed my daughter didn't like me, y'all. And I just think that it was just she has so much going on in her little brain, and y'all, we don't know what kids go through. And being a mother to a daughter that was going in teens and having, weird things happening to her, like puberty, that's very weird that we kind of like dismiss as mothers. Um, finding who she wants to be, how she want to act, how she want to wear her hair, what she want to be interested in. Everything takes a toll on your kids, and it goes back to they watch you. You know, I like to say, moms supposed to have the better impact on children um, than fathers. I know it's important, so I would never take that element away from them. And I can't speak on them because one, I'm not a father and I'm not a male. But I can say, as a mother, it's important for them to see a nurturing side. Even if you hurt, even though you're tired and you're stressed out, they still need to see, Mom got me. All right. So this week, I'm going to do a Mother's Day edition. I'm going to look at some of the notorious YouTube mommies on YouTube and evaluate, or not really evaluate, but more like put my 2 cents in it of what goes wrong in these women's life as they become adults. And you have to look at what their mother put up with. And a lot of times people put a lot of information out. We're not going over here doxing anybody over here. We're not going to go through Facebooks and all this stuff. Everybody puts their own business out. It's just how we retain the information. Okay, so everything I'm saying about these two ladies, it's been out. It's been put on the record. Treasie verified it. Treasie talked about it. There's plenty I can just go and say, hey, Treasie and Loretta Brown went back and forth a couple of times talking about her past. Peach talked about her past, and we also can see what Peach is going through. So we'll talk about that relationship right now. All right. So let me just say, I am a big fan of Treasie. I've been a fan of Treasie since she put out her story time that got her demonetized and also got her like a million views, or it got her something. Too many views too fast, okay? Or too many subscribers too fast. Something in that nature. So when I was watching Treasie, I noticed that she's one of these mothers that I really don't want to be ever become. And that is, I raise my kids, so it's your turn to raise yours. And that's what she came on the scene with. When Peach put her mom on there, Peach and her mother showed that attitude from day one. Now, is that a good attitude? No. Is it a bad attitude? No. But it is what she put, and that's what she stand by. So you have to respect that. But later on, we found out that Treasie would drop Peach off to her mother. And hey, there was plenty of kids just like Peach. We lived in the 80s and the 90s, y'all. We're not going to sit here and hide the fact that that was the crack epidemic years of a lot of people that's been born in the 80s and early 90s. We're not going to like dismiss that. So we know that Treasie ran the streets. And instead of Treasie just dropping her kids off or leaving them at home by themselves, she took that route of allowing other people to watch her kids while she handled what she handled. Y'all, I'm not here to judge anybody of how bad they were. Because be honest with you, we don't want Peach looked like a bad mother to me. All I see is a woman holding a camera and trying to make everything viral. What's worse than that, from a mother that's been on the streets, long as her kids are at least in a safe hands, not in the house by themselves. Y'all, I stayed in that era. We stayed in the hood. Y'all, and I can be honest with y'all. My mom got us out, but we stayed in the hood. There was plenty of raids that they have to pull kids out of a crack house that I witnessed. I personally never seen it, but we knew about it. When they told us in the neighborhood, I don't know if y'all ever been in projects, but they tell y'all not to go out the house. Yeah. They warn people like, hey, do not leave your house. Do not leave your house. And you'll be in that house for hours when they do raids. So I at least know a little bit about that in real life, in real time. Kids don't get fed. Gosh knows. Thanks to school systems, they eat they eat three, 2 meals. Because when they go home, gosh knows what. So I'm gonna have to say this, Peach. You should be thanking your mom that your mom never put you in that situation of being left or taking you somewhere while she makes runs for her father, for your father at the time. In my understanding, you know, we can go back and look at Loretta Brown, what she said. And what Treasie said, she said, I wasn't perfect. I did my dirt, and I believe her. But she changed over. But I'm going to say this. Treasie seemed like she had to forgive whatever she went through with her mother. Not saying that it was right, because Treasie have a story that she told about how her mom didn't believe her. So what Treasie did was she made sure that whatever happened never happened to Peach, her daughter. Sometimes some mothers don't even see sons coming. That nobody want to touch my son, but let me protect my daughter. See, Peach can't see it because she still got that child mentality. She still wants everything peachy and perfect. That's the reason why she comes on here still singing about my mama left me with my grandmama and we didn't have no food. Well, your grandma probably didn't have any food. Or your grandmother probably was just like, girl, we ain't gonna do what you want to do. This is your grandmama had a little structure. Mama, I want to go with you. You didn't really want to go with your mother. You just didn't like the structure your grandmother had. Oh, we're not going to talk about that. My grandma was the only one that loved me. Well, if she loved you, you would understand why your mama did what she did. But you couldn't understand that because it's still self. You never understood why your aunts and all the other cousins picked your brothers because they had a little home training, a little fear of God from whoever. Your only fear of God was the grandmother that loved you, that gave you structure. But you didn't want structure. You wanted to run around here like a banshee, like you're doing now. See, y'all can always tell when people are stuck in their ways. See, Peach is still stuck at a 7 or 8-year-old girl. She's not stuck in a 35-year-old woman's, mindset. See, I knew something wasn't right with Peach when Peach came on here and said, my son originally wanted to start his YouTube channel. But Peach was so self-centered that she don't like her children taking her spotlight. She don't. She'll put them up there, but she don't like her kids taking her spotlight. Like she don't like her mother taking her spotlight. Peach never liked that her mother with the YouTube channel. Even though she said, Mom, you gotta get a YouTube channel and you gotta post. Well, she did that. What happened? She got a little bit of clout. My mama ain't nothing. My mama did this and my mama did that. When Peach's dad died, my daddy never did nothing for me. He did this and he did that. It wasn't about what they used to do. What we can do now. See, Peach, you will never get into a place where your mom is. See, it's funny how Peach, your mama is like so old, had two women trying to tag team her, and Peach, she hold her own. And I wouldn't say that I saw the video of Ashley, but it don't look like Ashley did much because it sounded like y'all was just standing around looking each other up and down, and then they say, "Stop, stop!" Yeah, Ashley, no. How long did that take? Get John. By the time they said get John, y'all was about to do something. And then 3 seconds later, talk about Ashley, no. You didn't hear that from them. You didn't hear no. They was like, girl, y'all better run. She's about that life. And the reason why you came on here rapping about your mother is because every time you think about that fight, you think about your mom having to fight with two women. She can hold herself down. She wasn't even on camera. Somebody recorded it for her. She just wanted to have a good time at the casino with her man and talk dirty to him. Right? You know, y'all ladies, y'all with y'all man, y'all talk dirty. Y'all look at each other like, boy, if I win, you can slide these panties out. Y'all, you know it. She grown. Paige, you even went so low to get you another Pete to prove to your mama that you can get a man and you can keep a man. Now, look how silly that sounds. Look how silly you spend 17 of your years to get an exact same man like your daddy. Yeah, your daddy. Because the word on the street is your daddy had plenty of women. And we're not talking bad about the dead, but he had the women doing his dirty work. Like wood. Always having a good time, smiling, all these kids. You want to make sure he got a lot of kids like your daddy. It's crazy. Just to prove your mama wrong. Just trying to leg up your mama. See, I always say, sometimes the mothers can be very jealous of the daughters, but this time the daughter is very jealous of the mother. That she became her. Leaving her kids. Just leaving it. It's like whatever. Let me go to the casino. Let me go here. Let me go there. And then before that, I'm going to drop all my kids off. Y'all, when I tell y'all I have the best time with my son on Tuesday and Thursday, I love grabbing one kid on a Saturday and just going grocery shopping. Or Sunday, like, yo, get ready. Let's go. I don't want to go. I don't care. Let's go. Let's go out to eat. If you help me clean out my car, buy your burgers. You ride with me, I go get you Chick-fil-A. Every kid, they get special treatment. I don't want Chick-fil-A. I want a taco. Okay, easy fancy. Paige, I never see you take your children on day dates. I just see you keep having them. I see that you're probably gonna run out after you find more ridiculous names. Wonderful, magical, phenomenal. Girl. See, that's the reason I knew you still a child. Cause I'll be honest with you, I'm a slide. If I see a damn name on my resume, on a resume talking about phenomenal, the hell? Yes, people still do that. They don't give you not a chance in this real world. Somebody read your resume and your child got so many letters and no vowels in between these letters. They're gonna do like this. Your mama should name you better. How can you help your kids do financial wealth and you didn't even give them a decent starting name? You don't even take time for your kids. You buy them everything. Well, you used to. We saw it. I don't know if y'all remember. I saw it. Going to that was her first. She had a falling out with Wawa's when she first came out. She slowed down. Then she had her biggest one was at what's that store called? Best Buy. When she recorded the guy, he was like, "Nope, I'm not serving you, girl. I told you to put that camera up, and this is our rules and guidelines, and we're gonna keep it moving. But you can't respect my privacy. You can go on your merry way." That was the first time Peach did that. Now I haven't seen Peach go to a Best Buy ever since. I haven't. But that's the entitlement that she feels like she can continue to have. See, am I going to say Treasie was a bad mother? I'm not. Absolutely not. Because I know that I'm a bad mother. If I look back and I say, damn, I was a freaking bad mother. But I learned. I apologize. I do better. What I see with Treasie doesn't matter how old. She apologized and she strived to do better. That's the only thing that matters. You try, you fix it, you give your child hope. And y'all, I wanted to say so much in this video, but it breaks me down because I did not like my mother in my teen years. And not in a like, oh, I can't stand you, mom. No, I didn't understand her. I was frustrated because I didn't know who I was. I didn't have I don't know how to explain this. And never to hurt my mom's feelings. So if she ever sees this or my dad. Okay. I just felt like I was a babysitter to my brother. And y'all, my brother's been kissed twice by God. So um that was extremely hard. Okay. Y'all get what I'm saying? So I had to take a lot of heat for his bad behavior when I was watching him. I had to do extra housework because he wasn't able to do it. And he wasn't able to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't capable of conversing, cleaning up the kitchen by yourself. All my friends was like, "Oh, my brother got to wash the dishes this week," or "I get to watch it." I had to wash dishes every week, every day. I just did not like it. Now it pains me because I wash them like, oh, I wish I listened to my mama. And then I realized I did it to my own daughter. I did. I even now my son knows bedtime is my daughter's room, not in his little area, but in my daughter's room. He knows, hey, I'm supposed to go here. And then she flipped, and I was like, did I do something wrong? It's just too much. Now, we wasn't the bestest daughter and mother duo. She loved her grandmama more, and I was fine with that. But again, I did everything I despised my mom to my own daughter. And then I said, oh, we're not doing that. And only knowing that I learned how to, I saw myself and I saw my mom struggling and I thank her. I do. I thank her every day. Yes. I got to now think about it, have the best childhood ever. Was me and my brother. I got away with some lies that, he got in trouble. One time, right? I like going to memory lane. One time, back in the day, my parents had to take their camera and that little roll, that film roll, and take it to like Walmart or CVS or whatever pharmacy that make copies of pictures. So one day I was so sick and tired of getting in trouble for eating snacks. I know my brother did, right? So behold, I took a picture of my brother. And y'all, I'm going to tell y'all how trifling I was. At the time, I didn't know how trifling I was until like, oh my gosh, people can have that picture today. My brother's going up the stairs in his underwear, and has a ice cream. And I took a picture. I said, I'm so tired of this, y'all. So either way, when my mama recorded, and so who been taking pictures on my camera? Levi. And and she's like, well, how did he take the picture? See, it was, y'all gotta understand, it was so funny. My mom was like, how did he take the pictures? And when I tell you, all I could do was laugh. Like now I can think about it. And I know my mom could just do is laugh because that was the time that I just took pictures of him cut up. I'm like, I'm so tired of getting in trouble. And thanks to my mom, y'all. Peach, thanks to your mom. Thank your mom sometimes. And not because she's there when it's convenient to you, but thank her for leaving you with her grandmother, with her grandmother, your great grandmother. Be thankful. Be thankful. You could be 6 feet somewhere. You could be you could be disformed. Hell, you could even be violated, and you can never come back from that. So if you've never been violated, thank your mom. Because so many of us, you can't even, some of us are still quiet about acts under our mom's hands. Some of us are still damaged 20, 40 years later. Mom never knew. Mom might knew. Mom probably couldn't help. Mom couldn't. She didn't see it. She was love stricken. But your mom went through something and made sure that her girls didn't have to go through it. Some mothers never been through it, and some girls had to go through it. Be thankful. Spend more time with your own children. Get out of casinos. Get out of these stores and talk about I am a content creator. I create videos. I'm going to make my money. I'm going viral. That little boy that had to eat his meal in the closet, take him on a date, a dinner date. Take your older son and see, hey, what do you want? You about to graduate. And I know your son probably said, I'm not going to school and I got a life, but hell, his peers watch his channel. Why don't you take him on, let him take tours around different colleges and tell him how great the colleges are. He's very he has a very big vocabulary. But you won't do that because you don't believe in that. You don't believe in empowering others. Your empowerment is telling people to create anything, everything is content. That's the reason why you have a school of roaches fans behind you. Y'all got roaches. Everybody got roach video now. Yeah, I got roaches. I saw about 12 roach videos and it got you tagged along or some stupid picture looking like Aunt Jemima's. Like I got 12 Aunt Jemima pictures. This is how we live in the project. Encourage others, younger ones. Allow your son to encourage. How about this? How about you and gorgeous y'all, you grease your scalp and you talk to her about whatever. You start bonding with her. You can't bond with her at the salon once and twice every couple of months and put lip gloss on and talk about my girl cute I am. Be a mother. Treasie, you did your job. Sometimes some people will say you wasn't the best mom because of A to B. Who are we to judge? We're not. You did your job. Being a mother is hard, like being a father. And I say you protected Peach in your own point of view. You don't have to explain anything to us. We know. Well, we know who knows. Good luck. Y'all, being a parent is very hard, but it's the learning process. Y'all, I swear I will unsubscribe y'all if y'all tell my mama this. My damn self. She was right about a lot of things over the years. When I was moving too fast, and we're grown. Well, when I was fast in the ass, my mom was there to reel my ass right back in. Of course, you cannot wear pleather pants in the summertime. And where do you think you going with that? Y'all, I was so disappointed with my mom one year. She did not. Okay, so this was a style, y'all. So I know that was a terrible stench for a fifth grader, but I wanted to wear it. Okay, so there was these pleather pants, and I said it right, not leather. They was pleather. So pleather was so cool around total time. Y'all have to understand where I'm coming from. I was a video after school type of girl. So that's how I got my style. Okay. And at this time, I wanted a pleather jacket, a vest. It was a vest, pleather pants, or a pleather skirt. A skirt that was the shorts and the skirt, and they had jelly shoes just popped out with the heels. So we're going shopping, and y'all don't make fun of my mother, okay? My mom did the best she could, okay? But they had pleather pants at Family Dollar in the 90s, okay? And I said, Mom, now the jelly shoes was at Payless. If y'all had a Payless back where y'all was at, y'all know Payless was not the place to get sneakers, but if we was women and we was girls, we can get away with it. So I said, I want these jelly shoes and I want this pleather outfit. And my mom looked at me and she said, Girl, no. And I was like, but mom, I'm gonna look cool. Thank God I saw a picture of one of my friends in fourth grade, or I think it was in fourth or fifth grade, and she had that outfit on. I said, bless her little heart. She looked so sweaty and stinky and all in one picture. Like I just like saw the picture and I like pinched my nose. I knew how stinky it was. So bless my mama's little heart. She was completely right about a lot of things when I was growing up. She protected me the best way she could. Um, she made sure that, and Peach, I stayed with a relative all summer, and I enjoyed him to pieces. He became my uncle. He's my uncle, but he was my father. He was my, I farted. That's cute. But he was my father. Um, he was somebody that helped me to manage money and helped me to ride a bike. And while I was there, my mom was working, making sure that we had something for the summertime. Did I always have the best food over there? No, but I got fed. I had a clean place to sleep. Sometimes we have to thank our parents for the small things. That's all we have to do. They're not perfect. They didn't come with a brochure when they pushed us out or got us cut, and the doctor says, oh, by the way, here's your brochure. You need to sign for it. This is how to be the best mother. No, no, absolutely not. They winged it. Treasie had to go through some childhood traumas so you don't have to go through it. But you rather want that tragedy so you can have a story time or a storyline like your mother. So what did you do? You make it up. And y'all, you can't tell me this woman gave this woman a bath with her own dirty bath. No, he did not. I'm so sorry. So anyway, so Peach, be thankful because your childhood could be a little bit more harder. There's plenty of people that had a hard childhood. Be thankful your mom's still breathing because there's somebody who just buried their mother. They didn't even get to say, Mom, I love you. Mom, I'm sorry. Mom, they didn't get the chance to say that. There's plenty of people like that. So, Peach, this is just me. Stop trying to outbeat your mother with her bad decisions. And Treasie, it is what it is. And be a better you. Not trying to outbeat your mother and be a better mother than your mother. Because you're actually turning to your mother slowly on this YouTube street. And I'm not saying the fighting, the abandonment, the neglect of your children. You are. I'm raising my kids. I'm making sure they having ABC. No, you're buying the materialistic things so they can get out your hair. I'm gonna say this before I leave. Y'all, this summer, my kids are not. I told them this. They're not allowed to use electronics for about. I'm gonna say, if they don't have to go to summer school, they're not using electronics until I want to say after July the 4th. And then on top of that, they only get it for 3 hours in the summertime. Um, I want them to play. I want them to be kids. I want them to giggle. I'm going to also make my daughter write my cousin daughter, and they're about the same age, a letter and mail it once a week. In the mail, I know it's extremely, and she's gonna dislike me, but there's more to life than just getting lost on TikTok or YouTube. My toddler don't use it, so he can just cut back on his screen time from TV and let him play. That is my goal for my mom's house when they go over there. Y'all, they go over there every holiday. Okay? Every holiday. When I tell you every holiday, every holiday. So anybody that is having trouble with their mother or don't understand them or holding grudges, think about the worst and say, man, didn't have to go through this. If you got fed nightly, you got bathed, you and your mama just told you to have certain rules and guidelines, you got it easy. Have it easy. Everybody don't have it that way. And now some people they have to face a lot of a lot of stuff with certain parents because their mom was trying to find a life after they had kids. They got hooked on dope. They trying to figure out who they are, how they belong on this earth, while they still have kids. They got they got caught up in themselves. So sometimes it's not about us. And I always say this when my pastor says it's not about us. Why me? Why not you? Why not you? All right, y'all have a good evening. Tomorrow I'll probably do maybe tomorrow, and I'm definitely doing one on Chrissy versus her daughters. Um, and I'm doing one on my Jazzy Life versus her mother. Not necessarily her daughters, but just her mother. So, y'all, if y'all don't see anymore and you're a mother, happy Mother's Day. You are a bad mother, you're a good mother. You deserve to still be saying happy Mother's Day, no matter what. Unless you go in that dark place. Y'all know what I'm saying? Those trifling ass mothers in those dark places. But you're different. All right. We make mistakes and keep moving. Some of us still gonna make the same mistakes over and over, you know. But I think our children should be able to forgive us to some extent. Right? We're learning. Y'all have a good evening, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.